There is nothing which is wrong with the country that a new government cannot fix. It is time for a new start, a fresh beginning, new direction, people-centered leadership. That's why Team Unity Dominica introduces the Clean Slate, a new political direction for the current political era. The Clean Slate, an idea built on new and progressive energies based on what is best for Dominica and Dominicans. The Clean Slate, the platform for a new and progressive political coalition. The Clean Slate, uniting the partisan colors with a message of renewal and hope.
And you are listening to the sounds of Mr. Ridge. That is Mr. Coolidge Bell, one of our most famous artists. He's currently probably one of the hottest boyo artists right now. Special good evening to everyone and welcome to another episode of Team Unity's Clean Slate program. Tonight we have a special guest that we are introducing to you, and we're talking tourism, agriculture, we're talking about the marine, all the various sectors as we present the Clean Slate program that Team Unity has in store for you. Agriculture in terms of building the economy, marine, tourism, sports, and other relevant sectors in the economy to create a more holistic economy moving forward. Of course, my name is Carlos Charles. I'm here, your host. I'd like to apologize for the late absence of my co-host, who is, well, as you could have seen if you're following our page, she is currently involved in the export of produce from Dominica. So I just want to big up our sister Petra for that. She will be late, but she will be in with us in a few minutes. But for now, folks, I have to give a shout out to the returning Dominicans. I'd like to say welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you for coming to the land of your birth. Thank you for returning to the land that you love. And we'd like to invite you to listen to the message of Team Unity as we want to introduce a different kind of politics into Dominica. And it's the independence season. We invite you to indulge in everything Dominican. Support the local entrepreneurs. I think tonight is the Village Creole in the Botanic Gardens. Just want to give the kudos to the authorities for putting this together. Of course, these are the kind of activities that we like. We like those things that will generate income for our local small business vendors, things that they can use to market their produce. And of course, we have a lot more ideas that we want to bring to the fore to do even much more than what is being done currently. But let me not waste too much of your time. I want to bring in my special guest, your special guest tonight. Let me not hold her back. Say a special good evening to Miss, what do I say? Do I say Ching? Do I say Miss Ostrich? Tell me what are you most comfortable with?
Which one ever favors you the most?
Well, I know everybody knows you as Ching. How many people hardly know you as Sherian, right?
Hardly.
Right.
Yeah,
So
people
everybody,
hardly know Miss Sherian.
everybody, please say a special welcome to Miss Sherry and Austria, better known as Ching. I know you all know her as Ching, but her name is Sharon. Sharon, thank you for joining the Clean Slate. I know you have been working hard behind the scenes. Folks know you have been doing the Crew Meet Crew event and many other autosports events in Dominica. And I know your passion for your community. Cause by the way, how is your football team? How are you guys doing?
Oh, the football team, they're doing well. Team We United, I always support them. Yeah, I just want to big up Team We United and also big up the manager, Yvette. She's doing a very good job. Honestly, I enjoy the games. While I was in Dominica, I go to a few games and it was very nice. Yeah, I
For the
should say.
avoidance of doubt, I'm assuming you're talking about Miss Yvette Laura, right?
That's right.
All right, wonderful
Yeah,
lady.
she's doing a very good job managing the team.
And
Trust me. She's been
I
doing
see
it for years now.
she's very passionate about her team.
Very, very passionate about her team. Yeah.
All right, so can you tell us a little bit about yourself before we go into the meat of the matter? I know you have a presentation to present to our viewing audience.
Oh,
Um,
yes, I do have a presentation. I have a presentation on tourism today. Yeah, my name is Sherian K. Austri, also known as Ching. I'm from Casa Bruce. I was raised in Antigua. I've been in the tourism industry, working in the tourism industry for about 11 years. Yeah, I've been F&B server, and also I've been a little bit in marine touring. Sorry, marine touring, marine
so
tour
you
guide,
have
boats. You're saying?
so you have a full understanding of the industry from behind the scenes and what should be happening as compared to what's being done here.
I would say a high percentage. Yes, I would definitely say a high percentage, and I could say there's a lot of potential in Dominica because Antigua does not have half of the resources that Dominica has, and tourism is really booming in Antigua. We actually have a season up here, 6 months in, 6 months out, and right now the season is on. So actually all the restaurants are being open, all the seasonal restaurants are being open, the tour boats are on the sea, everything is on the go right now.
Okay. But
Yes.
let me not keep you back too much. I need you to. I know you've been working hard on this. With of course, it's a team
Yes.
effort. We've been working together behind the scenes, and of course,
Miss
with
Petra,
she will be joining us
you
shortly,
need to speak.
I'm pretty certain she is viewing the program as we speak. You know it is
All
with
right,
social media. We can be anywhere and be everywhere at the same time.
that's
But
true.
yeah, we want you to let the general viewing audience know what Ching is about. What does she have in store as part of a TUD administration? What do you have in store? I know you have a prepared information to bring us. Give
Yes.
it to us.
What do I have in store? Oh, you want to hear my presentation?
Yes, we do.
All right, then. I have a presentation. Basically, it's speaking of tourism and what we have prepared for Dominica for tourism. All right, then. Quickly saying, TUD Clean State, this is episode 4. All right. TUD intends to focus on Dominica's agricultural economy, tourism, and sports to enhance the lives of the people in Dominica. Agriculture, this is the foundation of the recovery of Dominica's economy. TUD will invest heavily to agriculture restoration, including the rehabilitation of farm access roads, farming input, market promotion, value adding manufacture agro products, essential oils, and fusing agriculture to tourism and sports. Tourism, TUD will reimagine Dominica's tourism product on all levels. This begins with the broadening of the Dominican tourism product to include the concept of tourism, which takes it from the traditional sea, sun, and sand to all the engaging experience that involves traditional and more contemporary approaches of tourism. We believe that the sun should never set on Dominica's tourism, and that the sea sand are microcosm of the island's entire tourism product. TUD will marry sports, leisure, and TUD will marry sports, leisure, rehabilitation, recreation, therapy, natural scenery, agribusiness, health and wellness, and the nature isle levity with the traditional sea, sun, and sand to create a hybrid tourism product beyond compare. Here's a list of some of TUD's ideas to enhance the island's tourism. 1. Marine tours. 2. Coral nurseries. 3. Create sculptures for diving sites. 4. Extension of the Dame Eugenia Boulevard and Woodbridge Bay docks to host more than one cruise ship at once. 5. Develop a proper cruise village. 6. Develop cruise tourism. 7. Develop, develop the beaches. While we believe that day cruise tourism comes with instant revenue, there is greater potential in earning real revenue from stayover tourism. TUD will create a new brand stayover tourism product because stayover tourism brings in more revenue. Our focus will be on developing the sector. Tourism jobs will be reframed as investments where every tourism employee is a shareholder in the product. For this to be effective, the tourism business must be merged with the various sectors, and TUD will develop policies to encourage a holistic sort of living for citizens and others, especially who will come to search of Dominica's surveying tourism experience. Here's a few orations of TUD's tourism industry. Farm-based Airbnbs, where patrons get to reside on a round farmlands in the heart of the natural wonders of the island. Natural eco-tours, an increasingly popular and high demand item. 3. Paradise for people seeking out eco-friendly places to stay with the associated activities with sustainable uses. 4. Incorporate farmlands in the local tours, teaming up with farmers. 5. Cocoa tree plantation, coconut plantation, banana plantation, and plantain plantations. Carlos? Carlos? Are you there?
I'm taking this in. I'm taking this all in. I'm taking
Are
this
you
all
taking
in.
it in? It's a
Yes.
bit warm here.
But I'm seeing that you have a lot of heavy. But let's get the rest of the items, and after which we'll dive into the meat of the matter.
No problem. All right. We also have encouraging the farmers to plant specialty plants such as scarce plants, plants that are high in value, and plants which has medicinal purposes. Encouraging the farmers to plant special. Oh, I'm sorry, I just said that. Develop Developing proper access to the tourist sites, enhancing proper road access to the tourist sites, sidewalks, signs, bins, etc. All right. So we also have local, regional, and international marketing because we need a little marketing in Dominica. Dominica is one of the best kept secrets on the earth, and TUD ensures that this is no longer the case. Our concerted effort will be made to promote Dominica's tourism on a grand scale. We will promote the small aspects of the island in a big way. We will use sports, music, culture, and entertainment as a vessel to encourage visitors to explore our shores. We will do the following: ignite proper management practices of facilities and natural sites, monitorize more attraction sites, make the island sceneries accessible, highlight the island's top achievers in sports, music, agriculture, and culture. Collaborate with the owners of Windsor Stadium in England to jointly manage and promote Dominican's Windsor Stadium and bring it to international elite standards. Patent Bouillon and help to organize the musical artists, entrepreneurs, and holdership of the bouillon business. Invest in the commercial product commercial promotion, of Dominica's music and culture in general. Protect our rivers and promote them as key natural resources. Develop national water parks in and around certain major waterways, such as the Natural Mateer Dam in Layu. Our rivers to create entertainment such as water park or water sports. Carlos, are you there?
I am right here. I'm taking this all in. I'm taking this all in. So what
All
do you
right.
have coming up next? I noticed you spoke a bit of Buyo, and all this has me excited.
Oh,
But
really?
yes, but but but, but let's hear the rest of what of course, folks. This comes under the TUD plan, and it's married with the vision of this young lady here. So Miss Austria,
Would you like to continue?
yes.
Well, we also have sports tourism. Sports tourism is a leading tourism product, and with strategic fusion of Dominica's music, sports, agriculture, and culture, there will be greater value placed on sports, recreation, and wellness. There will be sports activities in the country which will attract local, regional, and international participation. Some of the initiatives we are about to un- sorry, some of the initiatives we will undertake includes to provide incentives to young sportsmen and sportswomen, package and sell the country as a foundation for elite performances in specialized sports events like triple jump, cycling, cricket, and distance running. 3. We will promote traditional and non-traditional sports. 4. We will introduce recreational sports like kite flying, water skiing, sky gliding, swimming, poker runs, yachting, yachting, bike racing, mountain climbing, and make nature hiking an internationally recognized activity. 5. We will develop and promote Dominica's natural reserves, enhance the natural ethics of the Botanical Gardens, Benjamin Park, Layu Park, the Geneva Playing Field, Jolly John Park, the Casabras Playing Field, and other recreational centers around the island. 6. Football and cricket will be housed in separate facilities. 7. We'll, we will produce and promote the Nature Island automotive races and auto shows as a global feature each summer. The event will be rotated each year in different locations. TUD will provide budgetary and marketing support for listed events in order that they grow and contribute to the national economy. We will turn the island's sports, culture, and agriculture into major foreign earners. Now, this is just for sports tourism. We also have, we also about to touch on a little bit of nightlife in Dominica.
I
I
see you
don't,
mentioned. I see you mentioned something about bike racing and bike life, and
a
you know
little
I'm
bit of
a,
auto sports there.
yeah, you know this is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, it's right there too.
So, what do you
All
have
right,
next?
we have nightlife.
Oh wow! Oh yes,
Yeah, we
this
have,
this needs some attention in Dominica, surely.
yeah, like a slow child in preschool. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing that we have to laugh at. Yes, but,
Yeah,
but it is it's serious business.
you have to laugh at yourself, yeah, before anybody laugh after you.
Right. So what do you have in store for us in the sector of nightlife?
Oh, all right. Well, for the nightlife, Dominica's economy goes to sleep way too early. The days of a 4 p.m. end of commercial activities in Dominica will come to an end with a TUD regame. Dominica's nightlife will receive a well needed boost with new and exciting ventures like establishing extending hours for restaurants, bars, and hospitality services. Two, offer nightly attractions like sunset watches throughout the west coast of the island. Three, create monthly lunar full moon parties. Also have four, clear skies observation in key and strategic areas in Galleon. Five, more officers roaming the streets when these are put into place. Six, keeping the city and other areas clean and habitable 24/7. Also have seven, develop sidewalks, roads, culverts, buildings, and add attractions to make Roseau a user-friendly internet city where Wi-Fi users will be made available to all in the city. A comprehensive policy on the restoration of Dominica's economy by fusing sports and agriculture economy with tourism will be presented in a subsequent subsequent program. And there you go.
I'm right there with you. So
All right.
I see you had a lot of meat on the tourism bone, so
That's
so
right.
person can digest on. And what jumps up to me immediately is the marrying of various sectors. And you talk about marrying agriculture, tourism,
And sports.
sports.
Yes.
Okay, so how so when you invite someone to stay on an Airbnb, which is on hosted by, say, for example, a farmer, how does this work?
Excuse me. When you do that, when Airbnb is hosted by a farmer, they have entertainment. They when I say entertainment, they have something to keep them busy. They have the farm to tour, and tourists, especially the U.S. tourists, they like to know where their food comes from,
Right.
whether it's grown, however it's grown, whether it's plant based or animal based. They love to know where their food come from. And when you look into tourism books right now in 2024, they're saying that ecotourism is a big thing right now. As I said, um,
You're talking internationally.
the U.S.
Right.
Yes, it's a big thing, but it's mostly with the US. I'm talking internationally, but I'm just saying, it's more leaning on the US. I'm not saying that's what we want, only US tourists, but I'm saying it's leaning more on the US side, the US tourist side, that they love ecotourism. So that Dominica can host ecotourism with ease because we are branded as the nature island of the Caribbean. We don't
The-
have much to do when it
So
comes to nature.
right. So in other words, it's very easy to get to create the brand and market it for persons internationally, especially the US based tourists who would be easily be attracted to that based on the trends.
That's right.
Okay. Now I personally have I am more attracted to stay over tourists
Hmm.
than the cruise tourism. I have no issues with I have no issues with the cruise tourism. It's good. It all well and but if I remember Calypso from a couple of years ago. The Calypsonian said they pass on a bus.
The
They
what?
pass they pass on a bus.
Oh, that's called the tour, the cruise tourism.
Right. Now
It
for me,
pass.
I find it's easier for it's they stay over tourists.
Hmm.
They spend more money. For example, the
Yeah, they do.
divers.
They do.
For example, the divers. When a
Hmm.
dive crew comes into a country, say 10 of them, you cannot send a coastal alone to pick them up, you know.
Oh
You have
no,
to
no.
you have to send a truck to pick up all the equipment that they come in with. And especially now with the explosion that social media has provided to persons, guys are acquiring all their camera equipment and so on when they come to those naturals, and that helps Dominica at the end of the day because it promotes
Yeah,
Dominica.
it helps. It helps with the hotels also. It helps with the hotels. It helps with the F&B servers. Actually, well, in general, the hotel workers. It helps a lot with the taxi drivers also, the stay over tourists, and
Right.
also the rental owners. That so stay over tourism creates more revenue than cruise tourism.
Now no argument from me here. Now on the cruise tourism, if you create a villa, cruise village, sorry, a cruise village that the cruise ships can come to, an area where it is managed properly. We can present the brand of Dominica in that area. We can encourage the local vendors to come in and sell their crap in a more structured setting, properly presented. No Ku Klux Klan tents line up the bayfront, but a nice place that you can present the visitors and present the Dominica brand to the international market. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, we actually do need a cruise village if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, we do need a proper cruise village and we need to set up our local tourism sites because as someone once told me, a young person, they told me that actually it was a couple people and also some of the taxi drivers. They told me, what is there to do really when you take the tourists from the ship? Go to see a waterfall, go on the beach, and that's it. You can't really do much. And then again, Dominica is branded as a nature island, but then there's St. Lucia, there's St. Vincent, has waterfalls, has nature. So we really need to step up and really give more entertainment to entertain the tourists, like tourists on the cruise. So when they come, they will have something to look forward to. We can't just be here and say, okay, Dominica is a nature island, and just when they come, take them to see um a waterfall real quick, and then take them back, and then take them to see what's that, the glow show, and then take them back. St. Lucia have glow show. You understand?
So you're talking adding value to your already existing product.
Exactly. And then when it comes to tourism, tell me what exactly do we have to offer as an island that another country cannot offer, another Caribbean country cannot offer, and more. The Caribbean country has what we have to offer and more. We do not have much to offer in tourism, and tourism is supposed to be a big part of an island, especially Caribbean island. Understand? Tourism supposed to be
Top dollar.
happening. Supposed to
Another
be
thing,
happening.
another thing that jumped out at me from your presentation is the creation of sculptures for dive sites. Can you tell us a bit more of that?
Oh yes, creation of sculptures for dive site. It's actually, as I was saying, that should like make us more unique, give them more of something to do when they come. Because as I said, they just don't want to just come and just sit down on a beach. Well, some of them do, but like they need something to do on the island. We need to do that and market it.
Okay.
You understand? And we also need, we do not have, seeing that we are a volcanic island, we do not have that much coral. So that's why when I said creating man-made coral,
So these are the sculptures you make reference to.
yes, actual sculptures and also man-made coral. And it also in about 5 to 10 years, it will definitely benefit the country. Remember,
Okay.
coral brings in marine life.
Okay. Now, when you mention developing the beaches, develop them in what way? You mean put a tent there and a vendor there? What exactly?
No, we're not dealing with tents. We have
Oh,
enough of tents. We have enough tents. On
okay.
the
Oh,
on the entrance of coming off the ship, we see a lot of tents. It's okay.
but give us some idea of your development for the beaches.
Well, for as a well, having some how to say local vendors on the beach, cleaning the beach, planting coconut trees, making it more presentable. We do have a lot of beach. We have one like some of the unique beaches. We have black sandy beaches. So
Okay.
putting more vendors on the beach, creating access roads to the beach.
Okay, and I can remember, I can vividly um, quick note of some beaches that has no access, which are actually beautiful beaches. You can only get there by boat.
And some of the locals don't know about it.
Okay, so more emphasis on our beaches and promoting them,
Yeah,
folks.
because some of the sites in Dominica, some of the locals don't even know about it because of lack of marketing. We don't even market in our country. We don't even market the sites in our country, much just marketing it to other visitors.
Okay, thank you
Sorry,
for
my
that.
battery's a bit low. Hold on, give me a
Folks,
second.
I'm going to take a break for 1 minute, and when we come back, I'll be joined by my co-host, and we're going to go more into the meat of the matter as presented by Ching. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in a few seconds, 60 seconds.
There is nothing which is wrong with the country that a new government cannot fix. It is time for a new start, a fresh beginning, new direction, people-centered leadership. That's why Team Unity Dominica introduces the Clean Slate, a new political direction for the current political era. The Clean Slate, an idea built on new and progressive energies based on what is best for Dominica and Dominicans. The Clean Slate, the platform for a new and progressive political coalition. The Clean Slate, uniting the partisan colors with a message of renewal and hope.
Welcome back, guys, to the Clean Slate program. And of course, we're joined by my lovely co host. She's back from a day of working hard. If you're following our Facebook page, you will notice the activity that she is involved in, bringing agricultural produce from Dominica to the VIs and, of course, to the mainland USA as well. This is the a working party. This is vision of the team unity. Welcome, Petra. Petra, you're muted. You're muted. In this program, Petra, we had well, so far Miss Austria has presented her vision for marrying the agriculture with tourism and sports, and the fact that you're involved in the agricultural industry on your part of the world. This is something that ties in well with the plans and vision of Team Unity. Are you there, Petra? Oh, we're not getting you. We're not getting you. Check your mic settings. Your mic settings right there. Check your mic. Petra, while you get this sorted out, I will continue with Ching and the vision of the team unity, clean slate, and let's touch a bit on sports tourism. Ching, you mentioned providing incentives to our sportsmen and women. I want you to touch on that, and I also want you to touch on the patenting of the bouyon genre of music.
Are you speaking to me or are you speaking to
Yes,
Petra?
I'm speaking to you right now.
Could you repeat yourself?
I want you to touch on the incentive providing to the young sportsmen and women, and you also mentioned on the patenting of the bouyon music, and pushing it and using it to market the island and so on and so on.
Yeah, you see, well, we have a lot of talented sports people here, and Booyah is right now in the Caribbean is the number one genre. I don't care what no one says. Booyah is the number one genre in the Caribbean right now. And the thing is, we don't recognize our people, but out of Dominica, a king is never honored in his own place. Outside of Dominica, they're being recognized. Yes, we can use our, I won't say use, but we can promote our sportsmen and our people who create music to create so much revenue in Dominica. Do you understand? People, when the Booyah artists go out, people praise them, people love to see them and all that. But when they're in their own place, it's like they're normal people. When they do stuff, I'll say, like release their music, when they go out, when the sports people go out and they play sports and they perform well, we don't recognize that. Look how we recognize what's her name? Thea Lafont.
TLR4.
Understand? I am not saying that I'm not for it. I'm all for it. Anything to put Dominica out there, I'm all for it. But I'm saying that there are people in Dominica who, if they are provided with the proper facility, they could do as good a job as Thea Lafont.
So
And
you're talking about developing the sporting facilities. You're talking about providing more for the Boya artists. While we on that, I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Win Benjamin, with Mr. Benji M2O. He just
I saw
won.
I saw him in Antigua though. I saw
Yes,
him at Landing Strip.
he just won a big competition in Antigua.
Yes, he did. Yeah, because I saw him. I was like, why is he in Antigua? There's nothing really going on in Antigua. Then after I saw he won something on Facebook, I was like,
Right. So we need to provide more for our people. Make our boy stars be actual stars. I mean,
yeah, they're stars out of
organizational
Dominica, but not in Dominica, like how they're
re-
supposed to be. They're supposed to be on
rep-
billboards. As soon as you exit in the airport, you're supposed to be seeing them on billboards. You understand what I'm saying?
yes, and I totally agree with you. Right now, I can tell you that the booyah music has has taken off internationally. It has
That's right.
taken off in a way. That is, I don't think the originators of the booyah genre ever imagined it would be that bad. And with that said, I just want to give a shout out to the pioneers, the Keith, Ra, Cornell, Walkers, the creators of the booyah music. Just want to give them a shout out. And thank you for the hard work that you have done. And I look forward to the day that one of my favorite bands will be back in action, producing music that we all love and
As
doing.
a connected person as you and well known, educate the public a little bit. I am, confused because I would like to know who created Booyah.
The booyah music, it's an offshoot of Kadas.
Mm.
Probably at a future episode we can bring in Mr. Bruno on that matter. But it's an offshoot of Kadas. It was started by the WCK band, Walkers, Cornell, and Keith Walker from Fokone.
Okay.
Oh, Petra is here.
Oh my!
Yes.
And the two boys, the bassman, well, men now, the
Mhm.
bassman and Mr. Fingers, created in the Booyah kitchen, Bath Road.
Yeah, because a lot of people, including myself, like we didn't know who created Bouillon. So, and if people have back and forth and all of that. So
No,
it's
we
Oh,
don't.
what kind of tune is bouillon anyway? Because I know as Sister Oshi was saying, like we don't promote our own music. So I know R&B. I know these things when I was growing up. That's what I listened to. So I don't know what
Petra,
bouillon what
you never used to hear 17 plus.
who
You okay? I'll
we're
introduce you
straying off
to
the topic. We're
I'll,
straying off the
I'll
topic.
introduce you to a lot of those things. I'll
We're
let you
straying
hear.
off the topic.
But these are a lot of the guys from not only Dominica but around the Caribbean who participated in the revolution of Buyo. But WCK Band were the ones who started it. And currently, right now, we have Asa Bantan, we have the Triple K, and of course Signal Band, and the other guys who are doing
We have the
the
signal guy like Pudas,
right.
nice.
The other guys were doing the other variation of the Boyer music. It's gaining international popularity. Just a couple days ago, I saw a video being posted by this video vlogger here online. That is Naren Murphy, and he posted a video for a guy who walked into a car dealership, an American who walked into a car dealership. A Dominican was working there with the Dominica flag on her wall background, and he's
hmm?
immediately, "Oh, you're from Dominica? That's a country that creates that has the booyah." And I listened to it. I listened to it. So she asked him, "Name one song, name one song, and name one artist." He said, "I am Ridge, Mr. Ridge." And then and he was singing that song that Rich and this is artist his partner produced. I'm on the toilet drinking my whiskey. Anyway, yes, that song he was singing. It's very popular internationally, and persons, especially the young people who listen to soca, are now embracing boy. And I'm telling you, this year, small island music took over music for 2024.
Up
All
in
the,
Antigua for the carnival, bouillon is a big thing up here. Mostly bouillon playing in the carnival up here.
Well, I
Okay,
guess I old school. I really guess I old school because I don't know anything about this type of news. So you see what Sister Austria is saying, like we need to educate our people about the stuff from our country. Like if I am almost 45 and you come to ask me about Bouillon as a tourist, I lost. I'm lost for words.
so this is the importance of what King mentioned in her presentation.
Yes.
We need to patent the bouyon genre before we lose it, because everybody loves it.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
our
Yeah,
loves it.
culture.
We have to ensure that it is identified with Dominica.
Yeah,
Just like
that's
yeah.
this
our
young man
culture.
We
who
have the
walked
hottest
into
genre right now in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
just like this young man who walked into the dealership and saw the Dominica flag and instantly remember Dominica Bouillon. We have to make sure that we push that out there so that in turn can bring
Yeah, and we
in.
have to big up the local artists and them too because they're doing a very great job at it. And big up the producers who make the rhythms, all of that. They're doing a very good job.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
I can even freight truck too. Who knows?
Anyway, let's go back into the and Petra is just here. Let's go back into the meat of the matter, and you and Petra can talk about the marrying of the agriculture and the tourism aspect of it. You can possibly go down in a little more into that.
Sure.
You you mentioned the farm access through the market promotion, the farming
Yeah.
input.
And I did
And
also mention the plantations.
Yeah, definitely.
And we also we need some factories.
That we do. We need to
We
produce. No,
do need some
we don't need to
factories.
just export our raw materials, but we need to
No, we need a
produce.
to we need what do you call that? Chocolate factory, citrus, soda,
Exactly.
water. We import water in Dominica. A land of 365 rivers, we import 9 foreign waters in Dominica, and we only
That's
have
crazy.
one local water.
Yeah. We should also, when the tourists, like you were saying, when we
It's madness.
incorporate farming with tourism, when the tourists go on the farms that have the natural springs, they too can taste our water straight from the source. We call it the sus in Dominica.
Sus water.
You know? Yeah, the sus water.
Uh-huh.
So straight from the source, straight from the earth, we could introduce it to a tourism because this is good water. This is one of the greatest water in the world. I promote Dominica every day. I was like, I tell people, I telling you, heaven was in Dominica,
Excuse me.
and we can promote that for our people as well because we have everything it takes. Everything it takes.
okay, so in terms of that, that comes under the part where she mentioned about the essential oils and spices and included the commercial
Yeah,
exploitation of the not legalization but the commercial exploitation of high grade organic marijuana cannabis.
yeah, because
Not
we
the-
have we have so much resources. I'm surprised that we even importing certain things. We're supposed to be exporting. Our main our main thing supposed to be exporting Dominica. We
Yeah,
can
to increase
export
our GDP. Exactly.
so many things to export, and there are so many local products. Look at Tea Village. That's what you call it. It was Tea Village, or it was Independence on the Street, or something like that. Look at so many
you make
local
a reference to
products.
Creole in the streets.
Creole in the streets. Yeah, look at so many local
Yeah.
products.
So many. Like, yeah, we could.
So many, and they're not just not leaving the country.
So we need to
If they're leaving
market
the
our products. We need to
yes, we
help the young
do.
people
We
to
need to
market our
help the
products.
young people, and we need to like
We have shampoo, we have body wash, we have, and some
surprisingly,
of the entrepreneurs are doing a great job on social media, but the little boost, if we
they need
as
it.
give them that little boost, the extra boost that they have to do it on the international level, then we can increase, they can increase production, and in so doing increase their
And
income
you know
and
who we need to
employ
think about
people
that?
in so doing so.
You know who does promote that? You see Jollies? Jollies
Yes,
do
they do.
that. Jollies do that year round, promote and sell the local products. They say they have something called, what you call that, baby leaf? The white thing, the white
Yeah.
kind of petroleum. I just bathe in that. I just bathe in that.
This
Sorry.
is a good thing. We have our own. We have
It's
somebody
nice.
in
It smells
Dominica who's
good.
doing shampoos and condition. We have body wash. We have soaps. We have lotions. We have all type of hair products in Dominica for
But anyway, honestly
African.
speaking, big up to Jollies to promoting our local products year round.
Yeah, so that's what we
Not
need to do.
only
We need
on
to promote.
Creole
We need to
season,
produce.
they promote our local products year round.
So you're making reference to partnering with persons who are already in the various sectors and boosting their production in terms of the agro processing and so on and
Well, not
using that and market it on a bigger scale under the Dominica brand, and that can
Exactly.
boost tourism
Yes,
just
that's
the same
right.
way the music will boost our tourism because persons will start to want to come to Dominica for our carnivals and our various festivals based on just the music that we're producing.
That's right.
exactly.
Not just the music, like the local, everything local that we're producing, and what like exporting. We're producing
Yeah,
it and we're exporting it.
and we
We
should
don't have
also
to export
encourage.
people alone. Can export products.
Exactly.
Like,
Encourage the
Because
people, the tourists when they come
what
in.
was done here, like what was done here today.
Yes, that's why I
Petra,
was
is
so
that
late
you?
today. No, no, I wasn't in the picture. That's the
No, no.
gentleman
Is that your
uploading the.
cargo?
Yes, that's my cargo. Today, listen, the people in St. Croix really love our products. I'm telling you, I went to the supermarket last week, and they're like, "When are you bringing the dashins?" Everybody is asking for the dashins. It's a while people have not eaten that. That dashin. It was tasting so nice. It was dry. It was. I
Yes.
was like, "Oh my
Dry
lord!"
and gray inside. That's is so nice.
Yeah. The supermarket said the dashings are going so fast. They increased the order. They increased the order this week, and he said next month is Thanksgiving, so we need to increase that order again. Petra, when can you do that for us? So our products are good. We just have to encourage our farmers to go back to the soil. You cannot go wrong. One thing I learned is that people must eat. You see, eating, people must eat. But if you can show people how to eat better by eating Dominican produce, then you have the market. And we have good produce in. I'm not talking about other people country. I'm speaking about my country, Dominica. We have great products in Dominica, and we need to tap
Yes.
into that, into the international market as well, to bring our local products, agricultural products into other markets.
We should
Um,
start in the Caribbean, then expand. And it's not
yes,
going to take
that's what
long for us to expand
exactly.
because we have rich soil. We have rich volcanic soil. I'm surprised why we don't have a vineyard yet.
Yeah, we
We
one
have
of the
rich
things I
volcanic
think we
soil.
one of the things I think we that hinders us is transportation. Logistic cost is very expensive from Dominica. And so we at TUD would want to look into that as well to help the farmers, help the hucksters in that regard, where it could be affordable for them to export more, because it's really really expensive, but they do their best. They do their best to bring the products to Antigua, to Saint Martin, to Saint Kitts, to Guadeloupe, Martinique.
I think if
Um,
everybody works together, they will come to a certain understanding.
Yes, we need to work as a team. That's why it's unity. If we
That's right.
unify ourselves, we will do great, 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 not only in the local market, the regional, but also the international market. If we pull our resources together. So that is why team unity is really strong on speaking about unifying people. We are not here to ask you what color. Your color has nothing to do with us. You could choose what color we want. What we want to do is bring people together, like-minded people together, to
Ideas.
promote to promote what we have in Dominica to the outside world, because
That's
this
right.
creates employment too. So you don't only rely on the government to give you employment. You as an entrepreneur can create employment in your community.
Yes.
So with that, I just want to give a shout out and give thanks to those who are on the live right now. I see we have persons like Ricardo sent to me. What's up, Richie? Thank you for viewing. Terry Dangleben, and we have Affley George. What's up, cuz? He's also a producer of chocolate and
Chocolate.
cocoa. Yes,
Okay.
and from your constituency. So I see
Customers. That's right. Yeah,
the
we have
person.
great people coming from that end. So trust me.
So shout out to the persons from the CB community, Casibros, Voodoo, Santander, etc. Thank you for tuning in to Team Unity,
People are trying to
the Clean Slate program. Like the page, follow the page. We have a
Share the
lot more.
page.
We have a lot more content coming to you. Sure. And guys, it's already 2 minutes to 9 o'clock. But
Well, Carol, wow, your time fast, man. I would say in 3 minutes.
it's already 2 minutes to 9 o'clock, and the time flies when we're having fun.
Yes, it
But
does.
um,
So it's only an hour we have.
our program is no longer than an hour. We try to stay for an hour. We believe in you should be able to say everything you have to say in an hour. No need for a long drawn out discussion. But the agricultural program, we cannot just end it here with just this hour program. We will be back with a part two, folks.
Yes,
And I
we
would
will.
like to thank you for viewing and listening. Thank you, Miss Austria, for coming on and bringing the ideas
You're
so
welcome.
the Dominicans can, and particularly your viewers from your area can take in. And of course, they have been seeing lots of contributions. I see a guy, Okan Lafleur, mention about the imports and redeveloping them for export. I see Terry Danglebens mention about doing things more professional so it can be recognized. So all this comes under the Dominica brand that I mentioned. Under TUD government, we have to do things on a higher standard. We will do things at Dominica by Dominica brand. So all those people that doing the soaps, the person the baby list you say from Jollies,
Jollies.
we will work with all the various manufacturers and put them on the Dominica brand. Let them
Yep,
let them have that little logo on their products and give them the incentives to develop it better and 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 market it. Work with our invest department and marketing department of the government and push the various products out there, and that will in turn increase revenue for the various
that's right.
agro-processors and as a spillover bring people back. Let me see where that come from. Let me see what that country is, and you'll see them the fingers will be moving on those iPads and tablets and phones to find out where that country Dominica is and what it is all about. Our Buyo music, push it a little more. Get Asa, Ambassador Asa Bantam, Ambassador Benji, and the others. Make sure all our artists, and I cannot forget our Princess of Song, Michael Anderson. She has been doing such a phenomenal job over the many years since she left Dominica Grammar School. And are you guys aware that her song is the official song for CARICOM? She's the one she's the one who won the CARICOM contest, and that song, that distinct voice, is always heard all over the Caribbean. So we got-
And she's
we
Dominican, isn't she?
and she's Dominican,
And a
right?
lot of
Yes, she is.
Dominicans don't even know that. That's what I'm talking about. No
Yeah,
marketing.
the children in the school they're not aware that the
I
greatness
wasn't
that
aware
we
of that.
produce. We
So
produce a lot of greatness in this world.
all these
In this
things need to
country.
All these things
in the
need to be
world.
put structured properly and be presented to the international audience, and in turn let that bring back people and money to Dominica and to our people. Let Mikel tour, let Benji have no time to do nothing else but go Triple K outside every weekend, much more than they are now, and Signal Band and Ridge and Kenny G and all the others, Nice, Oodles, all of them. Let
Betty.
them, let them get out there. I also take notice of the upcoming bands coming up. I see that the Mon Prospect band is back together and they just released a new album. All these things, let us help our artists, package them nicely, and push them outside to the international audience under the tourism brand that brings back people to Dominica. You never know. Persons might not want to go to Trinidad Carnival. And, boy, let's go to Dominica. Dominica. No, you hear the music? Let's go to Dominica Carnival. So if that, folks, thank you for tuning in tonight. And we will be back next week, Tuesday, for another part 2 of this tourism program.
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock on Tuesday. Like the page, share the page. Thank you for your comments, and we will engage
And
you all.
follow our page. Remember, we are the party who wants to put money in your pockets.
Correct. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for being part of this program, and we'll see you on the next program.
There is nothing which is wrong with the country that a new government cannot fix. It is time for a new start, a fresh beginning, new direction, people-centered leadership. That's why Team Unity Dominica introduces the Clean Slate, a new political direction for the current political era. The Clean Slate, an idea built on new and progressive energies based on what is best for Dominica and Dominicans. The Clean Slate, the platform for a new and progressive political coalition. The Clean Slate, uniting the partisan colors with a message of renewal and hope.